today it's time for the least schizo mod, because this mod actually has a person that is legitimately schizophrenic, which is Pius Xi, who is hearing the voices. We have a neat little tiny focus tree, which definitely will not grow larger as our schizophrenia grows larger. We are first going to hear the voices, which gives us a whole 50 pp. I don't know why it gives us pp that we listen to a schizophrenic man, but it does. We do have a nice little minus 20% research modifier, while only having 2 research slots, but it will all get better once we date Mussolini. I'm not gonna date Mussolini. You could never make me do that. Not even with a gun to my head, I would just pull the trigger. The Voices from Beyond. Feel free to read it if you're into RP. I have to be entertaining for the YouTube audience. With the left path, we can go for some reason, a very peaceful reunification with Italy, or we can just take the right path, well, the aggressive path. I guess it's still the right path. We're gonna take the right path. We're gonna denounce tyranny, and we're just gonna conquer all of Italy ourselves. Not sure how that works, why we denounce tyranny and then we are tyrants, but I have God on my side. The power of God and the voices. A scathing critique. Everybody loves us, except for the fascists and Japan doesn't believe in us, so they still like us, I guess. And then we shall radicalize the masses. We're gonna use the radio. The one radio that I have, we're gonna use it. Then it's time for Pacelli's state visit. And we might as well get the Brocato works. With that, we can, with the flick of a button, create the Papal Revolution. Italy falls into a civil war, and we can hang you. Oh no, what a shame. Mussolini will die this game. I am so sad. I should become an actor with those skills. We are just gonna march into Rome. This is even easier than a normal Italy game. Oh my god, he actually spawned the division here. He's never done this before in one of my runs. And of course, the Turks do not care about God. This will have dire consequences. Within the next year, you shall die of a mysterious disease. This is the exact same war as you would normally have, which is, there we go. The war is won. Okay, everybody's just ganging up on God. Even this guy, he doesn't accept that he lost. There we go, congratulations, we've won. We have a ton of resistance. There we go. I'm gonna use the weird dog that God created. Yes, God created him. Almost said it evolved, but that would be preposterous. Oh no, that doesn't sound very Italian. I don't want 2 infrastructure here. I'm never gonna use that. Oh, fuck off. God, I have all 17 factories. The Italian industry is amazing. I sure wish I was playing Germany right now. The voices grow ceaseless. And our little man upstairs falls down the stairs, and we now have a door. As the crown regent, we can either believe in God or believe in bottoms. I will believe in bottoms today. They need to get a little bit of special treatment every once in a while. We have one of 2 paths. The right one is not existing. If we were to take it, we would have a very scary, unpopular monarch. And not really anything we can do. All of this is still in progress. You get a whole 20 pp down here. Alas, today we shall not. We shall instead embrace earthly delights. We will want all the femboys. And we are having an unsettling revelation. Make it stop. I don't know. I'm sorry for this jump scare. People really don't like my new country leader. And for some reason we get a long spoon. I don't know where it came from or why it's here. But this is a long spoon. It's a German long spoon with holes in it. That is perfectly normal. Every German spoon has holes in it. Did go with the left path previously, but I think I'm gonna go with the Harmonian way. I don't really want public nudity. Yes, that is the only reason why I'm doing this. Pacelli flees into hiding. I highly recommend you read these events because they are Our communications with Adolf Hitler have been surprisingly fruitful. At least they were. Instead of sending any envoys, the Führer opted to attempt radio communications with our kingdom, and eventually they got through to us. For a few weeks, our long-distance chats were quite beneficial, and it seemed that a military alliance was near. Of course, the Reich was a bit perturbed by our arrival, but they did their best, bless their sweethearts, to appear casual and collected. That was until the frightful Prince of Hell suggested a handier way for communicating. and began appearing in the Führer's streams at night. For some bizarre reason, the Reich immediately cut off all communication. Was it something we said? We can also get a little bit schizophrenic in France, so we will make some promises of the Enlightenment. We have Goliath, a decent general, and we also have the flesh-starved beast, and the Busi, Rasputin, the guy that made that one song that is very cool. I sure wish I had research though. The Prince of Hell doesn't really need research, does he? We have Eve, the girl from the book, the one woman. Wait. Oh my god! This mod is better than base game! Can you see what I'm seeing? This is unbelievable! I can click this button while I have Camiccinere. God, Paradox is gonna ban my channel for showing this. And with the Heart of the Enlightenment, we get one of two options. We're gonna take some funny little pictures of Leon Blum. Of course, he joins us, which is a little bit concerning considering how the second French delegation ran away because there were disfigured bodies everywhere and they were still speaking English. They were dead, but it is time for a night of debauchery. Tut tut, Mr. President. Who could have seen this coming, eh? And good boy, he gives us a little bit of territory. And we shall also restore the order of Francis. And suddenly, because we took a stupid picture of Leo Blum, we have a civil war in France. Which I suppose it makes sense. It is France, but it still is a little bit... Okay, sure. And then I shall send my two very good tanks over to the French Commune. I mean, I do get it. If I was French, I would also start a civil war over a picture. We spawn up here. Nobody's in Paris. We're just gonna pin over here. We took Paris, and then we might as well take these three. There we go. Ah, France is so beautiful in HoI4. If only it could be like that in real life. Well, they made Leone in Expedition 33, so I will excuse anything that France did. They can have Alsace, I don't care anymore. They gave me Leone. That is the more important thing in life. My mod made it to the front page. And the John Podcast. I'm famous now! I can retire. Finally. There we go. We have the last Republic of France, which is very fitting because this will be your last Republic, if you know what I mean. Your last Republic indeed. Of rascals, rioters, and rakes. We have one of two options. We can either get Cornwall, which I would rather not, or we can cause a civil war between Scotland and England, Northern Ireland, between Scotland and the Allies. I think at this point we have reached schizophrenia levels because for some fucking reason we revived Charles Baudelaire. I don't know why you're here. Genuinely. Well, it is just Belgium. I'm just gonna march into Brussels and Antwerpen and then the Belgians? Right, almost said French here. Then they are dead. And now we just pray that nobody intercepts us. Like, legitimately, I don't have a higher plan than that. Excuse me? I mean, I don't even care about that this focus is called Woman's Best Friend. And we have to master sex. 15% terrain penalty reduction. That is almost adaptable on all of my generals. Or all of my units, not even we're gonna get that one. We're gonna realize Comet's Utopia. Sure, I can ask for air bases, but it's not gonna matter. We don't have tech. It'll take a while until we do have tech. Like the 1936 gun that I just got. It is the night of the night of the little ascendancy. Whoops! I accidentally abolished the patriarchy. Hey, but we get 0.05 PPE and 25% resistance target. These lads are simps. What the fuck? Where did Teach come from? Why is Thatch a sea-wolf? I guess he's a raider. Gennaro Giovone, enjoy your stay with Thatch. The pagan covens of New England. Well, I suppose we're almost there. The American magical community. Okay, I shall recruit the witches. I'm sorry, Roosevelt. I guess it's time for Spain's reckoning. I can't progress on the main front. I will open another front. We could either get the Balearic Islands, or we can just try to puppet Franco. A younger version of this Franco. And of course, he is down to visit the Vatican. Such a man of God as yourself. Never mind. I didn't know they actually changed this portrait here. Sadly, they found out that Franco is a puppet, so we're just gonna declare war on them. As is so often the case, after the Civil War, they kind of forgot that they needed an army, so we can just walk around them. Oh my god, they actually got German help. That's cringe. That's unfair. I'm fighting on my own. No, Lilith has been wounded. Let me lick your wounds. I will tend to them personally. My favorite part about mods is the absolute batshit broken focus trees that you just get. Minus 20% lack of resource penalty, and also just minus 10% production cost in general. I assume it's just for support equipment, but it just says this grants support, minus 10% production cost. Oh, did the British give up? Seems like they're not attacking anymore. I guess they're busy with not sending troops to Poland right now. Gagatua! We accidentally destroyed a little piece of Paris. Whoopsie. I'm gonna give them my long spoon and then they will forgive me, I think. Oh my god, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute! We might be able to do this before the war kicks off. Yeah, sure. Turkey, after you stole my little islands, I'm gonna take your investment portfolio. In London. Oh, there we go. It is time for a new world order. I'm gonna carve the world up with my long spoon and everything shall go to me. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I thought you took all of England. Look at how hard I have to fight here. Okay, I've fought enough. Time for the dopamine arrow. And while we are grinding up on the Spanish, I think I shall host a grand orgy. But that gives us a lot of stability loss. We're gonna hold one grand orgy. There goes World War II. Australia's capitulated. I would hope so. God, I hate this. I have so many factories and I have nothing to do with them. Right, I annexed half of the world. I suppose I do have something to do with my factories. The Salamite League of America. The Coven of Salem. Salem? I have an interwar small airframe. Let's go. We're almost there with our planes. I just need everything else. Franklin Delano Roosevelt comes crawling on his knees. About that! I don't think that is an event that is report-worthy, if I'm being honest. Oh, why don't you try fighting like men instead? Minus 15% war support. We gotta hurry this up now. Roosevelt, can you come on your knees again, please? I don't think we really want the Palatine Guard anymore. Or the Swiss Guard. No resistance in LA. And they left. I love the AI. Thank you for making things easy on me. The Matriarchal Congress of America. Whew, I'm getting lightheaded. Yeah, let's use the papal symbol for daddy's mummies. Mutinies because of Ethiopia. Oh, fuck off. Huh? Oh, right, they annexed the British. Fucking beat. I just wanted to have a normal, perfectly normal, chill game of Hearts of Iron 4 today. Now I have to fight the Germans on like 5 different fronts because technically I'm also losing all of North America here. They took Malaya. That's what I get for wanting to enjoy Hearts of Iron 4 without giving myself a brain aneurysm for once. Instead, I get a brain aneurysm because I didn't prepare enough, even though I should have. The Germans are too... I just spat at them. The Germans are too scared of taking Tobruk. They know what happens if you take Tobruk. It looks like the same thing happens regardless of taking Tobruk or not. Come on, you really like mommies, don't you? Come on, please. Please, you love mommies. Oh, come on. You didn't need to join the Comintern. I should probably send divisions in here to defend. Oh, well. Oi! Oi, 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 oi. That's cheating. Using Croatia is cheating. That was not part of the contract. Fuck off. I don't like Trieste anyway. It has a weird name. Time for an orgy, I guess. I just hosted an orgy and now we have mutinies. That doesn't make sense. My men should be more motivated now that I'm having sex with their wives while they're dying on the front lines. I think it is time for a little bit of Dunkirk adventure. My favorite game for the Nintendo 64 DS. Stalin, you really didn't have to do this now with Iran. I lose 5 PP. Thank you very much. I will never get this back. Okay, I got it back. Oh my lord, that is nothing. I mean, my Dark Lord, my Dark Lady. And now we are at the Summit of Sin. A casual 25% more PP gain and 10% division recovery rate. And there goes Hitler. This is definitely the least schizophrenic mod. I did forget about Bavaria. I wish I could do that on my day-to-day life. I could have fought for the rest of the points, but I frankly don't care. This counts as restoring Rome, right? Right? Right?
If you want more video, I, the Prince of Hell, recommend you watch this video where we translated HoI4 100 times.